From the moment the Cybertruck was casually introduced in 2020, Elon Musk had promised on Twitter that he would be driving the Cybertruck Plaid. This tweet alone exemplified the bias of the Tesla boss had for this version. As the delivery date approaches at the end of October, the Cybertruck Plaid has been unveiled in the most authentic way, positioning itself as a significant competitor to the Rivian RT1 and even the F-150. So why is the Cybertruck Plaid held in such high regard by Elon Musk? Let's find out in today's episode of Tesla Car World. Welcome back to our channel. Before we begin, please show your support by subscribing if you haven't already, and ring the bell so you won't miss out on any of our interesting videos in the future. Now, let's get started with today's content. While the Cybertruck Quad-Motor appears to still be something rather vague and distant in terms of its market release, which seems to have prompted Tesla to return to the Plaid-Motor configuration for the Cybertruck, leaked sources have revealed quite a bit about this version, along with new features to make customers excited. How special is Cybertruck Plaid? In 2020, when Elon Musk was asked about the possibility of integrating a conventional motor into the Cybertruck Plaid version, the Tesla owner denied this and stated that the Cybertruck Plaid would actually be better as it is. Musk's response drew more attention from the pickup trucks fan community than ever. Recently, information related to the Cybertruck Plaid has been confirmed by an individual who test drove the Cybertruck, and he revealed significant changes in the Plaid motor compared to the dual motor or single motor versions. The information was once again confirmed by Matthew Donegan Ryan, widely known as the Cybertruck Whisperer and 13-time Tesla owner. The Cybertruck will receive a similar setup to other Plaid models, but it's highly likely that it'll have significant changes due to a higher voltage architecture that the truck will utilize. Previously, it was suggested that these leaks about the changes could be developed for a Cybertruck Performance version, but it seems more suitable for the Cybertruck Plaid because, at least at this point, performance hasn't been mentioned by Elon Musk. If the Model S and Model X Plaid have been extremely successful in terms of the performance their motors deliver, there's no reason for the Cybertruck Plaid to have subpar performance. The weight of the Cybertruck has been significantly reduced thanks to the GigaPress 9000T, so it's not too different from the weight of the two sedan and SUV models. This version will have an average weight around 7,100 pounds, which is 1.3 times heavier than the Model X, and it can go from 0 to 60 in just 2.7 seconds, with an expected top speed of 137 miles an hour. The horsepower of this version will reach 840 HP with the Plaid motor setup that Tesla provides, with each motor generating 240 horsepower. However, the reality is that the Cybertruck Plaid will have a range slightly less than 500 miles, estimated around 410. Part of the reason for this reduced range is that the Cybertruck Plaid is used at higher performance speeds, which can consume more energy and lead to a decreased range. This is also why the Model X Plaid has a shorter range compared to other versions. It wouldn't be surprising if the battery of this version is indeed from the 4680 generation, which is being mass-produced in Texas. Recently, the factory set a record for producing 20 million 4680 battery cells, which translates to 20,000 sets of batteries for the Cybertruck. On average, one set of batteries for the Cybertruck will consist of around 1,000 battery cells. In addition to the three-motor setup, the Cybertruck will evidently offer bidirectional charging in a 240-volt outlet, similar to the Performance version. Moreover, an interesting detail has been revealed, suggesting that a person of a height of 5'7" can lie straight in the trunk of this version, which implies that it'll be between 6 to 6.5 feet in length. Tesla will not use bulletproof glass for all its versions, and the Cybertruck Plaid will be no exception. Although the concept of bulletproof glass seems somewhat unclear and lacking, the manufacturer has shifted to using double-pane glass for noise reduction and durability that matches or exceeds any type on the market. Recently, in the Performance version, it was reported that the tailgate ramp at the rear had been removed. This raises questions about whether this change will also apply to the upcoming Plaid version, but we still need confirmation from Tesla. Additionally, it's worth noting that the tonneau cover can be opened and closed automatically via the app, indicating a trend toward automation in recent versions. Recent leaked reports suggest that the bed will have some cut corners in terms of space, and overall, it may appear less impressive than the promotional images. This might not be a significant issue, since most customers will use the bed to store luggage and small cargo. The design of the Cybertruck Plaid version doesn't appear to undergo significant changes that would disrupt the traditional look. However, upon its release, it might be marked with a unique logo or feature a label like Plaid version, for instance. This is entirely possible, as we've seen different Cybertruck variants with various logos and unique appearances, such as the RC and graffiti designs, which give the vehicle a dynamic look. Many customers have been eagerly awaiting the addition of seats to the Cybertruck, but the Cybertruck Plaid is expected to remain a 5-seater, maintaining its spacious interior design. The seating system that has been disclosed is expected to be much more comfortable than that of the Model X. Detailed information about the Cybertruck Plaid will be announced in the coming months, and mass production set to begin in 2024, 5 years after its initial unveiling. Why did Tesla develop the Cybertruck Plaid version? It's difficult to imagine how Elon Musk's Twitter account on X would handle the backlash if Cybertruck didn't have a Plaid version, as he previously mentioned. So one of the first reasons that come to mind is to fulfill the commitment made by Elon. This reason, while somewhat humorous, does seem entirely plausible. Furthermore, if you're someone who closely follows Tesla electric vehicle news, or even better, a devoted Tesla fan, you might have come across numerous leaks related to Tesla using Plaid motors for different models, like the 2024 Model 3 Performance and, up to now, the Cybertruck. Could this be the start of a new motor generation integrated into Tesla's strategy? It's possible. However, it's hard to deny the prominence of the Plaid motor in today's automotive trends, and it's already proven its success with outstanding performance in the Model S and Model X. It wouldn't be wrong to say that this is the most modern motor that Tesla currently possesses. Developing Plaid versions also helps Tesla test and develop new technologies and improvements. Advances in manufacturing and performance management can be applied to other lines of Tesla vehicles, such as the Tesla Semi or upcoming premium models. Tesla's drive for diversifying the Cybertruck lineup is evident, as it's one of their most heavily invested vehicles. Many customers are interested in pickup trucks and want a more powerful and premium version. Tesla has set a new standard for performance with models like the Model S Plaid and Model 3 Performance. By developing the Cybertruck Plaid, they can compete with high-performance vehicle manufacturers like Ford with the F-150 Lightning and Rivian with the R1T. Leading Apple analyst Ming-Chi Kuo also noted that the innovative design of the Cybertruck may be a competitive advantage until 2030. Developing high-performance versions like the Cybertruck Plaid helps Tesla attract attention and make a mark in the automotive industry. This can drive the adoption of the electric vehicle technology and contribute to the growth of the global electric vehicle market. Above all, Tesla hasn't applied the Plaid motor to a new vehicle segment in many years, and the company wants to execute a new strategy with the Plaid motor to move beyond the comfort zone of the Model S and Model X. The Cybertruck Plaid is certainly the next generation to incorporate this type of motor, and it has the potential to set remarkable performance benchmarks. How will the Cybertruck Plaid compare to other motor versions? Ming-Chi Kuo predicts that the Cybertruck shipments will start this year, although only around 100 to 200 units may be delivered to consumers before the end of the year. The analyst expects the production will increase to 100,000 to 120,000 Cybertrucks in 2024 and 240,000 to 260,000 Cybertrucks in 2025. While we don't know the production numbers for the Cybertruck Plaid version, if the dual-motor version becomes the most widespread and popular, the Cybertruck Plaid may have less potential to become the standout star among Cybertruck versions. We should acknowledge the fact that this version is likely to be priced higher than the other versions, possibly even the highest price if the Quad-Motor version is entirely shelved. The estimated price is around $109,000. Although it may have a less attractive price point, it still has the potential to sell well, as we've seen the Model S Plaid become the best-selling version among its counterparts. Aside from pricing, the Cybertruck Plaid, with a motor similar to that on the Model X, seems to be more challenging to manufacture than the dual and single-motor versions. Therefore, it may be produced in limited quantities rather than in large numbers. However, this isn't necessarily a disadvantage, as a limited quantity can create a sense of exclusivity and desirability among customers, as everyone wants to own a limited edition vehicle. This version takes priority over the other versions, as the Cybertruck Plaid was previously mentioned by Elon Musk and is the only version he promoted on X. If this product is launched, Tesla owners will certainly receive more attention in terms of media coverage to boost sales. Overall, the Cybertruck Plaid will appeal to customers who are more performance-oriented and can potentially achieve sales figures on par with other versions, as the trend of performance-oriented electric vehicles is on the rise and the electric vehicle market is becoming less distinguishable in terms of operating capability. Now, we understand why the Cybertruck's considered a suitable vehicle for Mars and other planets, not only because of its robust design and advanced self-driving capabilities, but also because the Cybertruck is pioneering in utilizing and installing cutting-edge technology that we can't fully comprehend. One prominent example is something called a mini mobility dish on its roof. This leads to speculation that SpaceX may be developing a newer, lighter Starlink dish. Tesla's ramping up its Cybertruck production line like never before, as the company is seeking a supply of stainless steel for Cybertruck's exterior from the Finnish supplier Outokumpu Oy, one of Europe's largest stainless steel manufacturers. Additionally, Tesla's stockpiling a large number of Cybertruck castings at Gigafactory Texas, indicating that the production process is nearing completion, which means that large-scale deliveries to customers are not far off. It's highly likely that Tesla is waiting for the final delivery approval from the EPA, and the end of October is the official timeframe for the Cybertruck to reach customers. In the initial delivery batches, many customers expressed concerns about some prototypes they saw, which seemed incomplete, but this was merely a subjective perspective. While some prototypes looked good enough for customers to receive, others revealed fit and finish issues. However, this is not a cause for concern. Sandy Munro, a legend in the automotive manufacturing industry, has spoken about this issue and believes that Tesla's manufacturing process is transparent and carefully inspected. He acknowledges that while there may be some weaknesses, Tesla still demonstrates quality that's on par with anyone in the automotive industry. Therefore, customers can be confident when receiving their Cybertruck. The Cybertruck Plaid will be a dynamic version in the near future, marking a significant step in the world of high-performance pickup trucks, even though it may not be the most affordable option. But when considering the technical specifications, one cannot help but be impressed by its capabilities. Its potential to outperform competitors in the same segment positions it at the forefront of the performance race. Although it may be produced in limited quantities, the excitement surrounding this version will motivate many car enthusiasts to be ready to purchase and experience it. Elon Musk, one of the leading visionaries in the automotive industry, has mentioned the Plaid version of the Cybertruck, assuring customers that it won't disappoint. The leaked specifications of the Cybertruck with the Plaid-Motor have given us an overview of its uniqueness and performance. This could be a notable advancement for enthusiasts of high-performance pickup trucks, combining advanced technology and remarkable power. The Cybertruck Plaid still holds many mysteries to be unveiled. The current specifications are just a small part of the leaked information. Everything is still waiting for Elon Musk to post a second tweet about the Cybertruck Plaid to confirm its features. So, what are your expectations for the Cybertruck Plaid?
I think we'll end up with roughly 250,000 Cybertrucks a year, but I don't think we're going to reach that output rate next year. I think we'll probably reach it sometime in 2025.
Elon Musk has confirmed that it will make the first deliveries of the Cybertruck on November 30, 2023. With Tesla's Q3 2023 shareholder deck, many investors were looking for any sort of indication of the progress of production of the Cybertruck. It seems the automaker has stopped teasing fans and investors alike and explicitly stated in the earnings release for the third quarter that it will begin the first deliveries of the Cybertruck in November. The announcement was made atop a picture of the all-electric semi with several Cybertruck units packed on the back, perhaps foreshadowing what will likely be a popular sight in the coming years. Tesla will begin Cybertruck deliveries 4 years after the automaker initially unveiled the vehicle in 2019 in Los Angeles. The automaker stated in its earnings shareholder deck that the Cybertruck is in the pilot production phase. The billionaire entrepreneur declined to provide a volume target for the new model's sales in 2024, though he speculated that it could reach 250,000 sales a year, possibly by 2025. The truck will be built at Gigafactory Texas outside Austin, and the news of the imminent launch follows many sightings of the Cybertruck outside of the company's production plant. And we will provide you with the latest images of the Cybertruck, which is rushing to prepare for delivery at the end of November. Here are the Cybertrucks that left Giga Texas yesterday and now going through Arizona. Next, looks like they are getting the main entrance ready. 4 uncovered new Cybertrucks in the outbound lot. Lots of new Model Ys and painted Model Y bodies with what looks like spray-out cards in the hood of one. The company still plans to deliver 1.8 million units this year. And while it may be a tough achievement to reach in 2023 because of its lackluster CRE, the Cybertruck has a steady sheet of reservations that Tesla will work to fulfill over the coming years. Demand for the Cybertruck is high and has reached over 2 million units. Are Tesla lovers ready to get your own beast? Please let us know your thoughts below in the comments section. Through Tesla's Q3 Shareholder Update 2023 meeting, we saw some Cybertruck production backlogs. So, what did Elon Musk say about this challenge? It's an amazing product, but I do want to emphasize that there will be enormous challenges in reaching volume production with the Cybertruck and then in making the Cybertruck cash flow positive, Musk said during Tesla's earnings call. While I think this is potentially our best product ever, I think it is our best product ever. It is going to require immense work to reach high-volume production and be cash flow positive at a price that people can afford. At its public debut in November 2019, when design chief Franz von Holzhausen embarrassingly shattered the truck's supposedly indestructible armor glass, Musk claimed the vehicle would be on the road by 2021 with a base price of as little as $39,900. Tesla hasn't announced what the truck will really cost when it finally goes on sale, though industry analysts expect the price to be far higher than the one Musk first specified. Musk claims demand for the Cybertruck is off the charts, with more than 1 million potential buyers putting down $100 to reserve one. It's not at all clear how many of those people will follow through on the purchase, particularly if its price increases. Tesla is pushing its way into pickups because they're the auto market's largest, most profitable segment. But it's not a pioneer in the electric truck space. Ford, which has dominated the pickup market for decades with its F-150, beat Tesla to market with its battery-powered F-150 Lightning, aimed at both pickup fans and commercial customers, starting at $54,995. GM is rolling out its $52,000 electric Chevy Silverado, and Stellantis is preparing to sell the $58,000 Ram 1500 REV that promises up to 500 miles of range per charge. Customers looking for a non-traditional truck can also get an electric R1T from upstart Rivian, a sporty model the company promotes for camping and beach trips with friends. For the final part of today's episode, let's review the main content included in the Q3 Shareholder Update 2023. Tesla stock was volatile in after hours, trading after the electric vehicle maker missed on both the top and bottom lines, though the company did reveal that Cybertruck deliveries are on track for November 30th of this year. For the quarter, Tesla reported top-line revenue of $23.4 billion, missing analysts' estimates of $24.6 billion. However, revenue did climb 13% from a year ago. From a profitability standpoint, Tesla reported adjusted earnings per share, EPS, of at 0.66 versus 0.74 expected, and adjusted net income of $2.3 billion versus the $2.56 billion expected, which is nearly 37% lower than a year ago. The drop in profitability could be attributed to expected downward pressure on margins since Tesla began its cost-cutting efforts late last year. Tesla reported Q3 gross margin of 17.9%, slightly missing Wall Street estimates of 18.0%. Last quarter, Tesla reported gross margin of 18.2%. Tesla, however, did reiterate its 2023 production goal of 1.8 million vehicles. Earlier this month, Tesla said it delivered 435,059 vehicles globally, of which approximately 419,000 were Model Y and Model 3 vehicles, and around 16,000 were higher-priced Model X and Model S cars. Wall Street consensus estimates had deliveries pegged at 456,722. Through 3/4 of the year, Tesla has delivered around 1.3 million vehicles globally, so the company will need a very strong quarter of around 500,000 to hit its annual delivery goal. Tesla did project that it expects Model Y production to gradually ramp up higher at Giga Austin and Giga Berlin. Also, CEO Elon Musk noted on the conference call that while Tesla is laying the groundwork to begin construction on Giga Mexico, he wanted to get a sense first of global economic conditions before going full tilt on the build-out. Musk raised concerns about the rising interest rate environment as an impediment to growth, but said Tesla will eventually build the factory in Mexico when questioned about the project's future. As always, we'd like to know what you think about this latest piece of Cybertruck and Tesla's information today.
The delivery date for the Tesla pickup truck's just around the corner, with an expected start in Q4 and about 500 Cybertrucks set to roll out. The quantity is projected to increase significantly by 2024, aiming swiftly to reach customers after a considerable wait. As we approach the delivery milestone, the Cybertruck's been unveiled in more detail than ever thanks to close-up footage allowing us to uncover some quite intriguing features. How is Cybertruck revealed with close-up details? Recently, Joe Techmeyer provided a glimpse of at least 9 pickup trucks appearing at Giga Texas, all prepping for outbound shipments. It's likely that they're getting ready for the upcoming delivery event. We believe that these pickup trucks are truly destined for the final stages of the delivery process, as there are no apparent RC markings on the vehicle's body, at least when one isn't covered. During these reveals, the Cybertruck appeared with the original large wheel covers in contrast to the images of the Cybertruck with quite bare tires than we saw before. This leaves a strong possibility that Tesla may offer options, but most of all, that the company continues to produce some of these large wheel covers. He also shared images of the rare monolithic frame of the Cybertruck, which resembles a helicopter in shape. This new monolithic frame is manufactured using the 9000T Gigapress, and it's the first time we can get a clearer view of such a monolithic frame. Through it, it demonstrates modern technology and the exceptional ingenuity of the Tesla engineering team. In addition, you can often see that Cybertruck's shipments are typically covered with a waterproof wrapping. The primary purpose of this is to preserve the vehicles from dust and harsh weather conditions. It also helps prevent abrasion or is simply a protective covering for the shipment. We also had the opportunity to watch a close-up video of the Cybertruck shared by a Reddit user. In this video, the Cybertruck was captured in a remarkably detailed manner, showcasing the smooth lines of its stainless steel construction like never before. Looking from behind, there's a fairly large truck bed area with a convenient tonneau cover that can be opened and closed. It was also shown with a cable running from under the vehicle into the front cabin area, presumably connecting to the data collection equipment. This seems to be a prototype version still in the testing phase, and we might have a hard time recognizing the presence of a traditional pillar-mounted camera on the window of the vehicle. Additionally, this pickup truck seems to be well finished with not too many gaps and is almost entirely flat, which could save you some time when washing the vehicle. You can also notice some gaps on the exterior of the Cybertruck prototype, along with some older-looking plastics in the rear passenger area. Other noteworthy features include a small green LED light found on the side mirrors, the pillar-mounted camera. How will the Cybertruck cost change compared to its original price? We've also revealed some rumors related to the pricing of FSD, full self-driving, which is expected to be in an appealing price range of approximately $7,000 to $10,000. This information was published by Teslaconomics on X, and it would be very beneficial for customers if this becomes a reality in the upcoming Cybertruck deliveries. Many sources also suggest that the price of the Cybertruck could increase by around $20,000 compared to the original price that was announced in 2019 for all versions. However, we believe that this is less likely to occur because it represents a significant increase from the original price, and there are concerns about how this would impact existing pre-order customers if they were to receive such pricing. Above all, Elon once commented on the F-150 being too expensive. So how would the Tesla owner be criticized by customers in the community if he was doing the same with the price of the future pickup truck? While Tesla continues to keep the most accurate specifications and features under wraps, let's move past that and focus on a rather unique scene where the Tesla pickup truck recently made a striking appearance side by side with the Rivian RT1. This allows customers to make a more informed choice. How do the appearances of the Cybertruck and Rivian RT1 compare when placed side by side? Prior to its debut, the Cybertruck had an opportunity to be fairly compared with the Rivian in terms of its physical appearance. Rivian has consistently been regarded as one of the top competitors to the Cybertruck, with previous speculation suggesting that the Tesla pickup truck's exterior and design might not stand out if both were seen on the road together. To clarify this, a close-up photograph of these two trucks standing side by side, showcasing the entirety of their form, was taken for a most authentic evaluation. What's intriguing is that they share quite similar dimensions, with the disclosed measurements showing that the Cybertruck appears wider at approximately 84 inches compared to the RT1's 81.8 inches with mirrors. The photo reveals that both the front and rear ends of the two pickup trucks are genuinely distinct, and no one would think that they belong to the same segment. The height of the two trucks doesn't vary significantly either. the Rivian slightly taller at 78.2 inches compared to the Tesla pickup truck at 75. In terms of length, the R1T is indicated to be shorter with dimensions of 217.1 inches, meaning it's just over 18 feet long and it features a somewhat shorter overhang. Rivian may improve this in future versions, but for now, the dimensions clearly demonstrate that it'll have a shorter bed compared to Cybertruck, which has an overall length of about 228 inches. Many reviews have pointed out that the front of the Rivian's become less impressive due to the headlight design, which appears quirky, resembling manga-style eyes or something akin to the Edsel. In contrast, there's a desire for Rivian to have dynamic headlights like the Cybertruck, which look robust and suit the pickup truck's aesthetic better. While Rivian's design's more consumer-friendly, it may quickly become outdated, whereas the Cybertruck is evaluated as a design that looks more towards the future. Rivian CEO RJ Scaringe recently stated that he isn't concerned about Tesla's pickup truck taking away the company's market share. He emphasized the importance of enhancing diversity in the electric vehicle market, and he believes it's fantastic to have a product like Cybertruck exist in the world. It's evident that even rival companies acknowledge the uniqueness of Cybertruck. How did customers profit from early reservations for Cybertruck? With over 2 million pre-orders, the number of available Cybertrucks is still relatively limited, and it's expected to take quite some time to fulfill all these orders. This is especially true as the Cybertruck is in a highly competitive phase in the electric pickup truck market, creating a strong desire among customers to own a Cybertruck as soon as possible. Those who are at the end of the reservation list or who have recently placed an order may have to wait anywhere from 3 to 5 years for order configuration, payment arrangements, and delivery schedule. In a situation where it's easy to capitalize on customer sentiment, some early reservation holders are attempting to sell their pre-orders, offering them to anyone willing to pay a significant sum to secure a Cybertruck with a VIN number close to the beginning of the list. According to eBay, where these orders are currently being displayed as auction and buy now listings, some individuals holding these pre-orders are trying to earn anywhere from $5,000 to $10,000 for their place in the queue. These individuals are certainly not loyal Tesla customers or fans. We believe they're speculators because they're pursuing personal gain and are less aligned with the spirit of the brand. A true enthusiast who genuinely desires to own a Cybertruck would never consider transferring it to someone else. Unfortunately, the schemes of these speculators may not be a smart idea, as Tesla could potentially identify their reservations and cancel them since they're trying to profit from their $100 deposit by securing a top spot in the queue. If this practice becomes widespread and ongoing, it could undoubtedly lead to disorderly situations with continuous name and delivery address changes, prompting Tesla to put an end to such actions. We believe it would be much more reasonable if customers were to receive the pickup truck and then sell it to anyone they choose at a negotiated price. The Peterson Automotive Museum in LA recently auctioned a first-generation VIN Cybertruck, and the bidding price exceeded $400,000. This demonstrates the appeal for customers to own the future pickup truck and potentially realize significant value from it. Some customers also sympathize with these schemes, going as far as saying they'd sell it for even $10,000 or even $200,000 if that's what it would go for in an auction when they acquire it. While they have a liking for the Cybertruck, they're enticed by the potential for higher earnings. They also shared that they would consider purchasing a better one a year or two after the production catches up. We understand that the sale of Cybertruck reservation slots is currently a popular trade as everyone's looking to make an extra buck. However, we hope that you consider the risks involved because Tesla may intervene in such practices. So, what's your reservation rank, and are you willing to give it up for $10,000? Let us know. The Cybertruck's getting closer to its delivery date, and even we are feeling quite excited about the precise performance that this pickup truck can offer. Recent leaks are increasingly revealing that the prototype being presented to certain customers will be as close to perfect as possible. An Apple analyst suggests that the Cybertruck production could reach 260,000 units a year by 2025. However, this figure falls significantly short of the 500,000 per year that Musk previously predicted. Nevertheless, the Texas factory is sure to increase its production capacity in the near future, and the company is also poised to expand production in the Shanghai and Berlin factories to keep up with the schedule. In the future, a $20,000 increase in the price of Tesla's Cybertruck doesn't seem like a realistic scenario, as the electric car manufacturers committed to creating products that deliver exceptional value to customers and improve profitability. Tesla's been focused on reducing costs to provide more affordable vehicles to the market. The Cybertruck is assessed as a product with the highest profit potential in the company's product lineup and will play a crucial role in Tesla's profit growth. The company's been diligent and dedicated in the development of this project, from testing each aspect of the vehicle to listening to customer feedback. Cybertruck products will be well-rounded and meet all market demands. Ultimately, the only remaining step is to await approval from the EPA to bring this vehicle to the market, and Tesla has confidence in the Cybertruck's success in the near future. We anticipate that initially only a handful of Cybertrucks will be delivered, possibly exclusively to Tesla employees, as the automaker brings the electric pickup truck into the real world for further testing and focuses on ramping up production volumes. In comparison to competitors like the Rivian RT1, the Cybertruck is becoming more outstanding and extravagant than ever. It's turned the previously anticipated Rivian RT1 into a cute and trivial plaything. As for the delivery, expectations and excitement are steadily increasing as leaks about the Cybertruck's production process become more evident. However, along with the growth and popularity of the Cybertruck comes some illicit behaviors as individuals speculate for dishonest gains through buying and selling VIN reservation numbers for the vehicle. Tesla will need to intervene to ensure that the delivery process is conducted fairly and does not disrupt the market. In the future, the Cybertruck has the potential to become an icon of innovation in the automotive industry and could challenge larger competitors. However, it's crucial to ensure that this process is carried out fairly and by the rules to ensure stability and sustainable success in the future for both Tesla and the global automotive industry. So, will your choice be the RT1 or the Cybertruck? And what do you think about the actions of making money from selling reservation positions to make an extra buck? It seems that the actual size of the Cybertruck electric pickup truck has always been hidden during its appearances on the streets. The questions and doubts so far have almost been answered when someone came, seized the opportunity, and measured it. The results showed a quite interesting fact about this electric pickup. How impressive is the actual dimensions of the Tesla Cybertruck? It's fascinating to know that some people believe the Cybertruck will never fit in your garage when they see its somewhat imposing exterior. That could be a Tesla enthusiast, whether it's a parking attendant or a lucky guy who happened to have a tape measure handy, and he quickly completed 2 measurements with the Cybertruck. Perhaps because of the haste, the length dimensions have not yet been finalized. However, the results showed that the rear bumper width is about 72 inches and 78 inches is the width gap when measured from the wheel position and ignoring the protrusion from the fender. We can say this is an extremely impressive size when considering the Cybertruck with Model S and X, with vehicle widths of 78.2 inches and 78.7 respectively. Of course, they are not. The pickup truck is supposed to be large and aggressive. Ignoring new drivers for now, veteran drivers can certainly reverse into tight garages easily with sedans and SUVs. So with the Cybertruck, we can easily still do it. Furthermore, Tesla initially mentioned that they could reduce the Cybertruck size by 3% to better fit a common garage. Long ago, prototypes shown by Tesla showed the Cybertruck measuring 19 feet long with a 6-foot cargo bed, which is even shorter than Ford's best-selling F-150 Lightning, which is 19.25 feet long with a bed of only 5.5 feet long. In recent times, we often see the Cybertruck's bed. One strange thing is that it has 2 sides that slide slightly downward. We still don't know clearly what the purpose of this design is, but what we see has only appeared on prototypes and candidates. It has been confirmed to have straight-down windows to increase cargo capacity. The actual dimensions of this Cybertruck show that it can comfortably fit in a standard 20-foot garage, where other electric pickup models might have some trouble. Also, looking at the width measurements taken by Cybertruck enthusiasts, 78 inches is the width measured between the 2 wheels, which is 6.5 feet. Now, let's consider the width of the Ford F-150 without mirrors, which is 80 inches, about 6.7 feet, and the Rivian R1T has a width of 81.8 inches when the mirrors are folded in. The reason we made a small comparison in these measurements is because it shows a slight difference in width. In fact, the Cybertruck may even be narrower than some pickup truck models like the R1T and F-150. The Cybertruck's overall dimensions make it impressive next to its competitors with a 6-foot cargo box that can fit into a standard garage. At the same time, Tesla's plan is that they always bring superiority compared to conventional electric pickup trucks. Moreover, the 4-wheel steering system provides easy maneuverability in tight spaces, with precise rear-wheel steering to tighten the turning radius when the Cybertruck does a slow turn. Some detected scenes suggest that the rear wheels have significantly shifted in the opposite direction to the front wheels when the driver turns the steering wheel. The 4-wheel steering system seems to have been equipped for a while in models like the Hummer EV and GM Silverado EV, which also have a 4-wheel drive. As people often say, you can put lipstick on a pig. The Cybertruck will also have a camera system to help owners park their electric beast in tight spaces easily. That said, the Cybertruck is close but not quite there yet, so we may have to wait a little longer for full details. Tesla expected to deliver the first truck to customers at a delivery event in Gigafactory, Texas at the end of third quarter of this year. But that timeline has long passed, and it looks like the event this will take place in is fourth quarter or even early 2024 to be more certain. In conclusion, we hope that these practical analyses of dimensions can help you decide whether you should buy the Cybertruck or not. Next up, we dive deep into the origins of the stainless steel panels surrounding the Cybertruck. New information about the stainless steel supplier was revealed, which is the Outokumpu Oy based in Finland. The company will directly supply some body panels for the Tesla Cybertruck. One of the biggest differentiating features of the Cybertruck is that Tesla plans to build it with a body and exoskeleton made of super hard stainless steel. The steel company has already partnered with Tesla to accommodate the Cybertruck's unique design, and it'll ship materials to the electric vehicle maker's factory in Austin, Texas during Outokumpu's major product transition. Helsinki-based Outokumpu is Europe's largest stainless steel producer. The company often supplies stainless steel for bridges and railways, and its products are also used in washing machines, refrigerators, and automobile exhaust systems. Stainless steel is a combination of steel and nickel that can be 2 or 3 times more expensive than regular steel. Elon once described the 3mm. It's about a 0.118-inch anti-corrosion plate specifically designed for the Cybertruck as 30 times super hard cold-rolled stainless steel. It shows an alloy variant developed from 300 series stainless steel. This material is a modified version of lean alloy 301. More impressive is that they will not require painting, which will reduce painting costs, covering the price paid for stainless steel panels. According to some research on this steel material that the supplier introduced with the steel variant that Musk described, Cybertruck's body panels can use Core 304L 437 stainless steel from supplier Outokumpu. High-temperature stainless steels are designed primarily for use at temperatures above 550 degrees Celsius. The composition of these steels is designed to provide long life in dry air at high temperatures between 800 and 1150 Celsius, which means they're more resistant to oxidation and corrosion. With chromium and nickel content of 18.8% respectively, to improve durability and machinability, some grades are alloyed with nitrogen or sulfur. There are also stabilized grades in which titanium or niobium is added to increase mechanical properties at high temperatures by forming hard carbides. This popular steel was previously used by DeLorean on about 10,000 DMC-12 sports cars and by heavy truck manufacturer Autocar in small quantities back in the 1960s. When this alloy system undergoes deformation or cold working, it transforms into a microstructure composed of austenite and martensite, the main components of a hard and durable metal. The more you deform it, such as by cold rolling, the more martensite you get. This hard steel crystal contributes to significantly increasing the strength of the steel plate, and martensitic high-strength steels are increasingly used in vehicle structures to increase strength, but they achieve hardness through heating and quenching, as is done in the hardened steels commonly used in today's automobiles. Now, that's completely true when used on Cybertruck, because it is designed with an outer shell to provide the highest durability and protect its passengers. However, some revelations suggest that Tesla may be using a more advanced modern stainless steel combination of steels we have already come across. They have applied for a patent on this steel alloy to improve hardness and corrosion resistance. If successful, the application of this steel technology will open a new trend for the EV industry in the future, with breakthroughs in steel technology providing a safer space for passengers when sitting inside. Currently, no other production pickup truck uses stainless steel panels, most of which are made of high-strength steel. The only exception is the Ford F-150, which has an aluminum body panels mounted on a steel frame. Therefore, Cybertruck promises to create a breakthrough for the market. Finally, we end this newsletter with Cybertruck delivery and production estimates for 2024 and 2025 to see Tesla's true vision for this electric pickup truck. Ming-Chi Kuo of TF International Securities, one of the most respected Apple analysts in the industry, shared a quick note outlining what he believes are some trends for the Tesla Cybertruck. The wave of Cybertruck deliveries he predicted in 2024 could be as high as 120,000 units and 240,000 to 260,000 Cybertrucks in 2025. But by fourth quarter of this year, we're only likely to see about 200 to 300 units. The Cybertruck's innovative design could be a competitive advantage until 2030 because the shiny appearance of the stainless steel panels is both unique and also provides high safety. In addition, there will be successor versions of the Cybertruck following the model that Tesla did, with their existing models such as the Model 3 Highland and Model Y Juniper, and refresh versions to make a consensus in the market and synchronize production process. The next generation Cybertruck promises to bring many things that we have not thought of, in terms of a range greater than the current 500 miles or in terms of the affordable price that Tesla always wants to bring to consumers in the market. It's clear that the Cybertruck will be a significant contributor to Tesla's revenue and profit growth for years to come, and this contribution is not expected to be affected by seasonality or future economic downturns. At the annual shareholder meeting in early 2023, CEO Elon Musk announced that the Cybertruck brand is capable of producing 250 to 500,000 units per year. More precisely, 375,000 units a year, as Elon confirmed. That's an almost accurate estimate based on what Tesla has announced about 4680 cell battery production in the US, and it plans to expand factories to produce the new generation 4680 batteries used on the Cybertruck. Most recently is the announcement that the 20 millionth battery has been produced in Texas. Advances in new 4680 battery technology will help make these estimates a reality in the future. Meanwhile, Cybertruck is molded using gigapress technology, and the body material is cold-rolled stainless steel. Gradually, there will be competitive prices when the production line reaches large volumes. They have a lot of experience manufacturing large numbers of electric vehicles, and obviously their biggest competitors, General Motors and Ford, don't have that experience. In fact, the Cybertruck already has 2 million pre-orders, some of which may not be able to withstand the project's delays and leave, but as soon as it officially ships, orders are expected to continue to increase again. As a leading company in the electric vehicle industry, it is possible that the owner and Tesla are also focusing hard on improvement and perfection. It is clear that the Cybertruck candidates released early have been said to be good and perfect. However, Elon Musk still paid attention and sent an email to his company. He claimed that the Cybertruck needed to be as close to perfect in fit and finish as possible. They're focusing on those little details to make sure they don't get criticism from auto magazines. In fact, Elon told his engineers back in August 2023 that they had to achieve digital micron precision, which, while this precision may seem a little unrealistic, is what he promised. He said, and that is indeed a very high standard to aim for as Cybertruck progresses. You may have also witnessed how Elon Musk has fulfilled his promise about the journey to Mars. Connecting space networks and neural networks, it's all about the results and the process he takes to fulfill his promises. Tesla seems to be making a real effort to produce as many as possible because if it takes too long, there will likely be better versions from competitors hitting the market. The delay in production mainly stems from the current insufficient battery supply. What will happen when Tesla overcomes this challenge, and how will Tesla thoroughly solve them? Let us know what you're thinking in the comments section down below. And if you had a blast watching this video, show us some love by smashing that like button, subscribing, spreading the word, and smacking the bell icon to get notified of more exciting episodes. Thank you so much. Until next time, stay safe and God bless.